light. Demons gonna take us on another ride. So here's to the moments, the memories we find. With every new uproot, we're forever entwined. Join the fun, be part of the vibe. Hit that button now, come on, and subscribe. In the pixelated world where the gamers unite, there's a name that shines bright, bringing joy to the night. Steven's killer, he's the king of the screen. With his epic playthroughs, he raises a knee. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another wild ride. Ciao, ciao. Jump into stories where the scars are just right. He faces the monsters with courage and might. In every new game, there's a challenge to face. With humor and skill, he sets a fast pace. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. Stories where the scars are just right. He faces the monsters with courage and might. In every new game there's a challenge to face. With humor and skill, he sets a fast pace. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. Wild ride. From the first click to the epic finale, his commentary sparkles like a grand finale. Streaming for hours, he keeps us engaged with memes that we share like a playful stage. He builds a community, a haven online, where gamers and dreamers all cheering alike. So grab your controllers, let's gather around for the moments we cherish where laughter is found. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. To the moments, the memories we find. With every new uproot, we're forever entwined. Join the fun, be part of the vibe. Hit that button now, come on, and subscribe.
Alrighty then, what's up everybody? Oh, what the hell? Oh, oops, I had that turned on. My bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's up everybody? Of course, I get this right as I have to get new glasses. Well, blame PlayStation for dropping this out of the blue. I literally think this was announced yesterday that they're doing a state of play right before Summerfest. So, yeah. So, this week is already going to be fucking busy as hell. We have today's state of play. We have Summerfest this upcoming Friday and possibly this weekend. There's even more with Microsoft doing something. And if I remember correctly, I think the last state of play was very underwhelming. So hopefully they do well, because I think literally it was out of the 3 consoles when they did their announcement videos and all that stuff with the streams and everything, Microsoft came out on top. They had the best announcements, best hype things. State of play last time was very underwhelming. And same thing with Nintendo's technical state of play, but not really the same. Nintendo Presents, that's what it was. But later this year, earlier this year, I mean, we did get, of course, the announcement of the Switch 2, some of the games, a lot of the hype for that, but also the controversy stuff of the prices and everything. Everyone's freaking over and going crazy about and all that stuff. So there was a lot of ups and downs when it comes to Nintendo. But surprisingly, last year, or no, was it earlier this year they did a State of Play? I can't remember. I just know the last one was very underwhelming. And I know Microsoft actually kicked their ass with their Microsoft presentation. When's Xbox? Let me double check right now. Whenever I find this information, I try to post it right here. Let's see. Oh, in 3 days. So I have the link here. 3 days from now. So yeah, Xbox showcases is in 3 days. I kept the link. It's 9:30 in the morning. Damn. I'm gonna have no time to record anything. Actually, that's around the time I wake up usually. I wake up around 9 o'clock anyway, so that's fine. My sleep schedule has gotten way better and fixed. So, yeah, we got a good bit of time before this. So we have State of Play today. We have Summer Game Fest this Friday, so in 2 days. And then on the 7th, we have Microsoft's showcase. I think even Toon sent me a message saying that... Oh, that's next month. Okay. There's a Pokemon Present next month. Yeah. Okay. Lots of fuckery. Lots of fuckery. And I think it was already like confirmed this is going to be about 40 minutes, maybe an hour. So this is not going to be super long, but I'm hoping for something God of War related that we should have possibly got during the anniversary. Just saying. We should have got something announced on God of War's anniversary that was like 2 months ago, I think. But it didn't happen. But yeah, Pokemon Presents is on the 22nd of next month. Wait. Today, yeah, it's June. So July 22nd, there's a Pokemon Presents. So we have a little bit of time before that. And of course, I know there's a lot of people who are hyped for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2. Put one in the chat. Did you guys pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 and are you getting it? Put one in the chat if you are. Put two in the chat if you're not. I will say this right now. I did not pre-order. I did not buy. I did not do any of that kind of stuff. Honestly, I'm not in a rush for picking up a console. I never buy consoles on day of. I never do it. Yeah, I saw your message, Kara. Because I never want to have that situation where I get the new console and there's fucking issues. I wait months. I wait a couple months. I might pick up the Switch 2 probably the soonest. I'm thinking like maybe end of summer, maybe. But when I do eventually get Switch 2, and there's a lot of people who in my community have a Switch 2, maybe Mario Kart will be a stream thing with members and stuff. So, like we had with Smash Bros. A long time ago. I don't know if I'll ever do that weekly stuff again, but I'll definitely try to have a schedule of a couple times a month. Yes, that's kind of what I want. I want to remaster, remake, whatever it is. I want the original trilogy of God of War. That's why I have it in the title with a question mark. A lot of people were hoping during the God of War anniversary that we had. There was a huge God of War anniversary for 20 years. God of War officially became 20 years old from the first game's release. And a lot of people were hoping for God of War remaster of the original trilogy or something to that extent. So, with this being state of play, I want 2 things. And if I can get one or both, I'll be fucking happy. And also, I want a 3rd thing that really doesn't matter to me too much. But it's for my boy, Toon! So the things I want God of War, and I want Resident Evil. Something of those in this. If I can have one of those things pop up, I'm gonna shit myself, probably, and enjoy. And for my boy Toon, dear God, please give him something Kingdom Hearts 4 related. He's been waiting. He's been desperate. Me wants Silk Song. I have no idea what that is, but hopefully you get it. Put in the chat what are at least 2 things you want to see today. At least 2 things. Let me see what you guys want to see in today's. Oh, true. I guess Gears of War, but that's been confirmed. That's been confirmed coming out this summer. Dragon Ball Slayer. It would be nice to see, I guess, something on it, but that's been confirmed. I'm wanting things that haven't been confirmed. Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Remake for 5, 0, Code Veronica, something of that, like something Resident Evil. It could be Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Code Veronica X Remake, Resident Evil 5 Remake, Resident Evil 0 Remake, something to that extent. Something Resident Evil, please. And, of course, God of War. Those have not been confirmed or anything. The Gears of War has been. If we see it, that's still hype. Silk Song is from Hollow Knight. Oh, never played Hollow Knight. I know Hollow Knight just because of the indie crossover animation I watched. That's probably the biggest reason I know of Hollow Knight. I've never played it. A lot of people want me to play a lot more indie games too, like actual like indie game. I might have to try to start looking into more of those. Like I know Hollow Knight has been one people have asked me to check out. We just got Doom: The Dark Ages. We are years from a new Doom Slayer. You want Darksiders? That wouldn't be a bad one. I actually never played Darksiders. I just know I know about Darksiders. I've never played it personally. Phantom Blade Zero. Oh, okay. No, actually, I have not technically ever played Team Fortress 2. I've never played Team Fortress 2. I know of it. I've never played it. Sonic Hero remakes. That's an interesting one. I don't think we're gonna get something Sonic related. That's more Nintendo property. Nintendo owns Sonic and stuff. So, I don't think you I don't think you have a good chance on the Sonic stuff, buddy. GTA 6 gameplay, if they ponying up a ton of money towards the Rockstar, they might have some exclusive footage, maybe. Crisis 4, okay. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 12 years. Probably almost more now, actually. No. I think my channel's almost 13 years. Oh, no, it's 12. I made my channel back in 2013. So it is 12. It's going to be 13 next January 7th. So on January 7th is my channel's birthday, technically. Should I do another birthday stream for my channel? 8 minutes. We're 8 minutes away. Oh, I did drop a new animation reaction to Saitama versus why am I? Okay then, be loud. I'm literally blanking on the name of the character. Madara. I've heard of Skylanders. Never played it. To be honest, I don't know if I'll ever play Team Fortress 2. Like, personally, I have so many games that people want me to play. And so many new games coming up. I don't have as much time to play games. And there's still so... I have a long-time fans, mods, you guys can confirm this. I have such a backlog of fucking games I have bought, started, and never fucking finished. It's easier to make a list of games I finished than the games I haven't. Although, to be honest, recently did finish a game, Doom: The Dark Ages. I'm pretty happy about that one. New BioShock. That wouldn't be bad. That'd be hype. I love BioShock. BioShock Infinite is my favorite of the 3 games. But I still think the original BioShock 1 was amazing. I didn't do too much with BioShock 2. I think BioShock, in order, it's BioShock Infinite, BioShock, and then BioShock 2, I would say. The backlog is way too long. I just don't have the time. I'm so fucking busy with other shit. The one thing people don't get is when you become an adult, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I'm going to be able to do whatever I want. No! No, you don't. There's so many other shit you have to do. Could make playing TF2 a future goal. Maybe for like, maybe that can be another thing in the future if I ever do another subathon, memberthon, whatever you want to fucking call it, thon. Maybe that will be a thing. That's actually not a bad idea. I don't think... We just got a new Elden Ring thing. I don't think they're going to announce anything Elden Ring related. Although people have been whispering and hoping for Bloodborne 2. Okay, if you care, that's alright. But to me, who gives a fuck about Call of Duty anymore? That shit's been trash for years. But you call it toxic. Yeah, not wrong, Beerus. We could see some more Liza P DLC. I know they talked about that at one point. So if we don't get Bloodborne 2, that we might get more information on the Liza P DLC stuff. That's a possibility. Oh, I love Black Ops Zombies. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, I would actually say Call of Duty Ghost. After Call of Duty Ghost, my love for Call of Duty started to diminish. And over the years, I've given less and less fucks about Call of Duty. Like, there's a lot of Call of Duties I've skipped because I just didn't give a fuck. But OG Call of Duty World at War Zombies, OG Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, those Call of Duty zombies, so good. Actually, funny enough, is that's something me and King wanted to do more of, was play more modded zombies with Black Ops 3 and other stuff. But he's been so busy, I've been so busy. King, by the way, I don't know if anyone, I don't think King has talked about this or said anything. I might have mentioned it a few things. King will be gone and will probably not be part of videos, streams until probably sometime after October. He is on a trip right now that is job related and will not have access to a lot of things gaming wise for the next like 4 months. God of War Egypt. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. But I'm also really hoping for God of War Anniversary Edition, the OG first three God of War games remastered, something like that. That would be amazing. They just had their 20th anniversary, and everyone was hoping they would announce something like that. But they didn't. So people are hoping that maybe in this, and me included, I want anniversary for God of War, or maybe something God of War related for the next one after Ragnarok. Either way, I'd be happy. Resident Evil, once again, I want Resident Evil 9 to be announced, or a new remake, as in remake for Resident Evil Code Veronica X remake would be amazing. Resident Evil 5 remake would be fun. Resident Evil 0 remake would be cool. I would say in order of ones I would be really hyped for the remakes. Probably Code Veronica is number 1. Then it would be Resident Evil 5, and then it would be Resident Evil 0. In order of Resident Evil remakes I would want. So, then, of course, if there's Resident Evil 9, I will be hyped. And there's been rumors, it's another Resident Evil game that may have Leon as the main character, which I'm looking forward to. If Leon's going to be part of Resident Evil 9, fucking sign me up! Leon's my favorite fucking character. Especially with how great Resident Evil 4's remake did and everything. People love that one. I love that one. Hi, Ryan. Bloodborne remaster. Maybe. People have also been hoping for Bloodborne 2, Ryan. We got a minute and 30 seconds. So. Already got some new Witcher 4 content. Did they drop something recently? Alright, we're under a minute, guys. Let's go. What is that? Alright. Guys, don't forget to smash the like, and also don't forget, after this stream, I did upload a video beforehand. It was a reaction to Saitama versus Madara. So if you guys haven't seen that animation reaction, go check it out. Tech demo. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out later. I played The Witcher 3. I loved The Witcher 3. I thought it was an amazing game. You can probably find some of my really old videos on my channel back when I did try to do a playthrough of Witcher 3. Alright. Turn off the background music. Turn on this volume. Hitting the record button. Let's go! Time for some state of play goodness. What are they starting off with? With the umbrellas, for some reason, popped in my head heavy rain. But I don't think this is heavy rain related. Did they do the cat bobbing meme with human heads right there?
Running through our veins, heartbeat. Love is making waves, emotion. Running through our veins, heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on right now. Although, Sony, do not... Whatever music this is, don't fucking copyright claim me. I'll remove that shit so fast. Wait. Is this a VR music game? I think this is a VR music game. Like it's VR puzzle music.
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat.
Like it looks like you have to do puzzles. Maybe maybe it's not music, but it looks like a VR puzzle thing. Yeah, PlayStation VR 2. Okay.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲。
Yeah, they're not starting off with something strong, that's for sure.
いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、
Just Dance
プレイヤーを
plus
驚愕の
Beat
世界へ
Saber.
と導
Yeah.
きます。
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネス
So
ア
yeah,
ライ
it's
ズは
basically
パズルゲームではありません。
yeah, it's
夏
a
に
puzzle
シング
kind
ル
of
とマル
thing.
チプレイの
Okay.
体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Multiple
Thank you
what?
and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Alright, well, it just started, so come on, give us something hype. That was kind of a chill, just starting point.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
Okay.
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future.
Future.
Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
Oh, wait. We haven't heard anything about this game in a while. I forget what the name of the game is, but it's Capcom related, okay. But this is that one where I think she's supposed to be like an AI system.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Oh, wow. Ooh. The combat was reminding me of Stellar Blade.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
With Stellar Blade with a little bit of aesthetics of like Dead Space.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
The way he's shooting and whatnot just reminds me of Isaac.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols.
He motherfucker looks like he had the plasma cutter. It's like a hybrid of Stellar Blade and a Dead Space.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Wait, what did that say? Okay, it's real. Oh, was this supposed to come out beforehand? Hold up. 2022 to 2023. We're very Oh, so this game has been in development hell. Okay. I remember when they announced this game a couple years ago. Yeah. It looks good, though. It looks like a very solid game. I would not mind trying that game out. Like, the aesthetics remind me of Stellar Blade with a little bit of Dead Space. So, seems awesome.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry
Oh.
time.
I thought those goggles were his fucking eyebrows. I was like, what the fuck, eyebrows?
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die.
It's a fucking zombie! Ripped off his arm!
About 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What is this game? Okay, now I'm kind of intrigued.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
What? Whoa! Okay, this just turned from interesting to what the fuck? This looks awesome! With the zombie, it's like giving me also Dead Rising vibes. Like the way the zombies are moving. It's a roguelike? What the fuck kind of boss with the... Oh! Not gonna lie, that looks awesome.
Coming 2026.
The stars confused the fuck out of me with the aesthetics, but
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back.
what? Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーマネージャーの須田剛一です。いえいえ。皆さん。
That was awesome.
グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですが、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、
That's like a new game I've not seen anything about, so that's one new hype game.
タイトルがですね、 ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけど、おめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Very interesting. That might be a fun one.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しい。
Wait, is this gonna be the Silent Hill, that one Silent Hill game they announced?
私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Because they announced 4 Silent Hills ago. It is! Let's go! Silent Hill F. I forgot what the name was. Okay. Alright. You know for a fact I'm fucking hyped for this. Ooh, we actually get gameplay? We haven't gotten... I don't think we've gotten gameplay. We've only had cutscenes. Well, technically this is a cutscene right here, but still. Hey, Preston Kitty, thank you for the gifted membership. Ooh, go back. Hey, they got the pipe. Oh, I'm so hyped for this game! Is this game coming out this year? Oh! Oh, fucking creepy! I love it! Oh! Those things remind me of the fucking legs from Silent Hill 2 remake. The way they move and stuff. What the? Goddamn! Okay, this year or next year, please. Give us a year. Is it this year or next year? It's this year, September! Let's go! I am pre-ordering that shit ASAP! Oh, let's go! And pre-orders are available today! Let's fucking go! I am playing the fuck out of that game when it comes out in September. Awesome Halloween time game too to pick up.
The castle has been sighted again. The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the
Castlevania?
Break its gates.
This is Castlevania.
And exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The demon lord himself will fall by our hand.
That looks like Alucard from Castlevania.
Will test the limits of your courage.
Maybe?
You will face horrors beyond
very classic Castlevania vibes.
The defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Looks awesome. Wait, are they gonna try doing like another Castlevania game with multiplayer? There's two people fighting. Well, technically co-op, not multiplayer. There used to be a Castlevania game that came out a long time ago that was up to 4 players. I love that game. That game was a lot of fun.
Cross. Tonight, we start our mission.
Not Castlevania, a new title, Bloodstained. Okay.
So you've come, trolls of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Alright, so new IP, but very, very similar vibes to Castlevania.
Or a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've
Digimon?
somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
Is this that Digimon game? Oh, yep, Digimon story.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form.
Is that what you call us, Digimon?
I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it! That egg is very important!
I will say, I know for a fact if Toon's streaming this, he's hyped for this game.
The World Tree has been attacked.
It is just as the Great One, Plutomon, said.
Not gonna lie, it looks cool though.
We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the
We
future!
must fulfill our mission. Agent.
This year? October. Okay, hey, if you're a fan of Digimon and this looks hype for you, there you go. I remember I think it was last year they announced this game, but we didn't really see too much of it. Square Enix? What is this?
Oh, Father, abandon not your way with children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Okay, I was like, this gives me like Final Fantasy vibes.
You remember?
Especially with that
when your
creature, the
father
chocobo
showed us how to
looking
make a
thing.
whistle of a
So I was like, was this supposed to be a Final Fantasy game? But like a very old style version of it? Final Fantasy Tactics. Never played it. But actually, I've never really played any of the Final Fantasy games.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Let's go!
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
Toon actually might be hyped for this. I don't know if he's ever played Final Fantasy, but the way it plays reminds me of his Mega Man game that he likes to play.
PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Like, I've seen him play a certain Mega Man game. It has very similar like aesthetic.
I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
What?
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character
Oh, this is gonna be one of those like rage physics games, going up and whatnot. The one game where you use your fucking pickaxe, stuff like that. It's gonna be that with feet, or that fucking Toast game from a long time ago.
Pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
So your whole mission and objective is to find a place to shit or piss. Gotcha. Don't think I care about that game personally.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape. Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't
cool
you
looking
tee
little
this
indie
one
game.
up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shot series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Okay. Early unlockable
Everybody's
means
Golf
that you can
Hot
unlock
Shots
him
drives
normally
onto
if you wanted
PS5
to.
September 5th.
I don't care.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
I was about to say, this looks like Ninja
From the
Gaiden, like
makers
old
of the
classic
Blasphemous
Ninja
series,
Gaiden.
Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Looks cool. Ooh, okay. Music does sound good.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4. From the game Bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Alright.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Climbing simulator?
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play, people were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Yeah, we are waiting for more AAA titles. That is for sure, Beerus.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
Nah, I'm good. Don't care. Personally, not my thing. Oh, it's gonna be a PlayStation fighting? Okay. Yeah, it's one of those, like, mobile, like, yeah, I know what those are. I forget the actual term for it. But, fight stick, yeah, there we go.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Oh! Metal Gear? Metal Gear! Snake!
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Take this. Here comes another one.
You won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back.
I remember that old fucker.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
It's been a very long time since I played that this version of Metal Gear, but I remember some of these bosses. Monkeys?
Gotcha.
I guess collectibles? Oh, it's coming out soon, okay. Alright then. And more.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Okay, the dodge. Ooh.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Alright, you can transform in between? Okay.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Oh, this game's getting a third game? Okay, I know about this game. Never played it personally, but I do know it's like almost Souls-esque like.
Who might you be, warrior?
I've seen someone play the first game. Like, I watched somebody play a good bit of the first game and some of the second game, but never watched all of it. I don't even think I ever finished watching the first one all the way through. But this was definitely an interesting game.
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Early 2026.
I
was also thinking of Sekiro, but I was like, I don't know. It didn't feel like it fit the same aesthetic as Sekiro. Especially when he transformed. When he did that, I'm like, okay, it's definitely not Sekiro.
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
VR2 game.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow, free to take whatever I need to survive.
Stealth, thief, assassin kind of vibes.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Oh, that went in the eyeball. Thief? They're bringing back Thief and making it a VR game? What? That is a fucking relic of a game. Holy shit. I remember this game back at like 360 days. No, was it 360? Yeah, it was 360 days. And I hate to say it, but I think that game did so bad. When it came to like purchases and people playing it and stuff like that, it didn't like go off or do well. I remember buying and playing this game though, but they're bringing back Thief. Okay. And making it VR. Interesting. Also, that's a new character. I think the main character of the original Thief was a dude. So.
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
Oh.
Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Okay.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders! This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Damn.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Adds a big fish.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you.
Are they going to be doing some like DLC or something?
It has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost.
Still shocked this won Game of the Year last year.
I am pleased to announce
but I've
that
never
later
played it,
this
so
month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, you guys got Game of the Year, no wonder. Oh, is this Sea of Thieves? This gives me vibes of Sea of Thieves. Maybe it's not. Third person. Never mind. Definitely not Sea of Thieves. What in the giant fucking crab battle is that? If this is Sea of Thieves, they've done some massive upgrades. Okay. Okay. I don't think you've missed anything super crazy, TJ. Interesting. hoverboard style, kind of. Okay. They've been giving us a lot of like indie games in this state of play.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
There's been a good handful of like hype games that are not indie games that they showed, but nothing like
we're excited to announce that
making me jump out of my chair.
This summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control,
oh wow,
you
what the
and two
fuck?
fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Oh wow, what the fuck? Alright.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st
Oh,
in select
nice!
countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Which ones?
Resident Evil
Yo!
3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
Original Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3.
Includes bonus PlayStation Plus
Yo,
content
okay.
drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
We don't have much time left in this. They have to end it off with some really big shit.
Them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
James Bond?
Let's give him one.
They're doing a fucking James Bond game? Okay, that's kind of hype. So copyrighted, I gotta pause this because this will definitely be picked up. Ah! Okay.
The name's Bond.
A new James Bond game. Okay, alright,
I
alright.
don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Damn.
Jet lag.
I know it's a little bit of extra finesse. They added a little bit of John Wick style with his combat for James Bond to have. I saw some of that shit.
Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
I'm not gonna lie, you're not wrong. Graphics do look kind of on the generic side. Nothing crazy, nothing groundbreaking looking. But how long has it been since we had a new James Bond game?
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Coming next year, alright. Ha! Golden gun, nice.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first...
I had a feeling it was giving me very similar vibes like this is Bond at his very beginning.
...steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Okay. What's this?
You're still with me?
She got a pet wolf. Oh! This is the... Okay. Coming in July. Ah, alright. A little bit of something for that game.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。
That was definitely the Captain America shield. Marvel Games. What are you guys doing? Oh, what the fuck? Is this gonna be a Marvel's fighting game? A new one? Is this gonna be a new Marvel versus Capcom, or is this just gonna be Marvel? We've only seen Marvel characters. Not gonna lie, fighting game community is gonna be hyped for this. Dr. Doom! I know Maximilian is probably really hyped now. Like, we're seeing at least almost 3 characters jump in. Is this gonna be a Marvel vs. Capcom style just Marvel game though? Okay, that design for Storm looks really fucking cool. 4v4 tag team? What? Hulkbuster? Okay. It's nothing but Marvel as a fighting game. Okay. They're going to have a pretty big roster of fighters if it's a 4v4. Coming next year. Fighting game fans, rejoice. You guys are going to have a good one. It looks very good. And the designs for the characters, fucking awesome. What? What? What's going on? Why do that?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、
Why do the rewind thing?
予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Okay. To be honest though, I want to go back for a second. Ghost Rider looks fucking sick. That looks awesome. Super mech, like stylized anime style with Marvel characters. That's kind of what it gives me.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on...
Anyone else really shocked that they didn't just do another Marvel vs. Capcom? I'm kind of shocked that they didn't do that.
Successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding this as a sacred.
Oh, it looked like, I was like, wait a second. Did they give Star-Lord a mohawk? That kind of looked like a mohawk for a second. I was like, wait a second.
Genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold or you don't do it at all.
Spider-Man looks cool.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを
You're
皆
right
さ
for
ん
this,
ご覧いただければ
Ryan?
分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムは
Like, the way they added this makes me just think of Gundam. The way they added that to his fucking Iron Man suit, it's like, what the fuck, Gundam look-alike?
らしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally home.
Definitely.
One of the mantras that we
There's so much anime reference and anime aesthetic, especially for her. Her face is such anime girl vibes, like with how like her eyes and the aesthetic of how they drew her and stuff.
For this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When ARC looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that
dinosaur.
What is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という、まあ、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター
You can tell that there's going to be so many people who are going to dive into this game and try to figure out combos, combinations, since there's now 4 characters you can use and utilize during a fight.
練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey.
It looks awesome.
We get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these 2 great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Really cool looking though. Wait. It's only going to PS5 and PC. Oh, wow, alright.
You're still with me?
Oh, come on. You gotta end it on something hype. Come on. That wasn't bad. That was pretty hype, honestly. But come on. Something to make me jump up screaming. To be fair, that is a hype game, though. But I'm not much into the fighting games, personally. Come on. Give me something Resident Evil and God of War now, fuckers! No, you bitch! Fuck! Well, this was hype. This actually looked really cool. This looked cool. I'm really looking forward to this. Looks cool. I'm not sure yet. This looks good. Although it's kind of funny that they said sorry that this game got fucked and delayed a ton. Didn't really care about this. This looked alright. This looks cool, but I never played the originals. Didn't play Ghost of Tsushima, but I know this is pretty hype for a lot of people. Oh. Fuck! Okay, we better get fucking Resident Evil on Friday, fuckers! Summerfest! I want Resident Evil! I want God of War! And apparently there was a tech demo of Witcher 4. What the fuck? I did not know about this. 16 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh, we'll watch this. Already 3 million views. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, we'll watch this. But nothing at the end? No last minute surprise. Nope. That's it. Fuck! Okay. Oh, okay. Last time, I don't think they did so well. This, I think, was better than last time. Their last state of play was pretty mid. Not the craziest, but it was definitely their lowest state of play in a while. This was better. This had some hype stuff. Some unique announcements. A lot of indie announcements. A lot of indie games seemingly announcements. No Resident Evil 9, yeah. I guess technically I got something Resident Evil, but it was just them adding the original Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, whatnot, to the classic collection stuff. But still, that wasn't the Resident Evil I was wanting. Oh, no God of War, anything as well. Rip to the 20th anniversary for God of War. Still nothing like huge besides a skin they added to Ragnarok. That's all they did. They did actually. You did, TJ. You did miss that. They did announce something Astrobot related. You might have been gone during that time frame. But let's check out this tech demo that dropped yesterday. I didn't even know about this. Witcher 4 tech demo. So let's check what this is all about.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw.
That off the bat looked like a fucking cutscene. That's actually gameplay. What the fuck?
What we're going to see now is running on standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering few clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
She's got her horse.
Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
I remember Roach. Yeah.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world.
It's been a very long time since I played Witcher 3.
Seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're
damn, this game looks
synchronous,
crazy.
from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And
I know for a fact, Beerus, your hype level is so high right now for this game.
Deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
What the fuck?
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card
Random bear, I
approach
see
we've
you.
been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
That's a lot of work,
the
though.
Old LOD tricks of
God
the
damn.
past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Siri. Welcome to Valgrest. So Valgrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-Tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valgrest has to offer.
Wow, what a bitch. And these people hate the Witchers.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
Fuck your apples.
Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions.
Oh, that's
Everything
cool.
is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwen.
So they still have the card game stuff in this. That's awesome. I remember that being a pretty big thing for Witcher 3.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series Quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Witcheress. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kabir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore?
Pierce, I already know you're putting 1,000 hours into this goddamn game. Easy.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
They haven't announced. I don't think they announced like a release date for this game. Maybe in this they will, but I know when they showed it off, they didn't really like give it an announcement for the release time.
Metahuman tools, improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillar isn't.
I'm actually shocked. I'm actually shocked they dropped this before the. Well, I'm shocked they dropped this in general before the Summerfest stuff. This would definitely have been something cool for the Summerfest, I think.
Enough for Valgrind.
Late 2016 or 27. Okay. So you're estimating at earliest 2016, 2026, latest 2028. Gotcha.
Great performance deserves a huge crowd.
No matter what, it'll be worth the wait. It looks really good already. But we want to make sure that it is polished and ready to, for release.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we are making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world.
Ooh, are they going to go give us a little bit of combat with Siri?
We are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at La Nexeta.
Ooh.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked to do.
Oh, what the fuck?
Thanks, guys.
Wait, did Unreal do something
Seriously,
recently?
It looks amazing. And we've also barely...
Wait, I just realized what it says here. State of Unreal. Did they do something like yesterday? I was not aware about this at all. I probably would have watched this yesterday if I knew about it.
Coming
Fuck.
in Unreal 5.6. So, here's Julien to tell you even more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey everyone, great to be here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, so I'm happy to be the one to talk about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content to focus on our main goal for the release, which was
all over Twitter? Really? I must have missed it. Fuck.
We want to preserve graphics quality.
I usually try to keep up on this
course,
type of stuff,
we
so
want to deliver high frame
but I
rates
guess
that
I missed
you
it.
and your players expect. So let's check it out, starting with rendering. If you all remember, when we released Nanite with UE5, it supported static geometry. Last year, we brought skinning to Nanite. And now, we're working on Nanite foliage. The only way to have a forest that looks as good as this one is to use 3D geometry for all parts of the trees, just like we do for everything else. However, this is a crazy amount of fine geometry, so we had to rethink how trees are created and displayed. To create them, we developed Nanite assemblies. These 28
True.
little parts
With the fact that they had that whole segment of flying around the world, they showed the controller and all that stuff, but there could be still some stuff extra polished with the visuals and stuff that was animated and not actually in game.
are all that we use to build all the spruces from the forest. They are instanced thousands of times and used like building blocks to assemble trees in different ways. And as you probably noticed with the wind effect, they even support skeletal animation, which runs on the GPU. Thanks to assembly, we greatly reduce the storage, the runtime memory, and the rendering cost. Then, to display an entire forest, the challenge was to preserve fidelity.
Yeah, we're looking at the tech demo. Vera sent me the link for it. Kieran.
Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here. Lots of details. But this triangle representation is not the most efficient when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel. Nanite foliage is almost done. We are moving it to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7. Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and Lumen now run more than twice as fast, with no visual trade-off compared to when UE5 was released. And because of that, we can now hit 60 FPS on consoles. And finally, we rewrote the rendering pipeline to run asynchronously so you can increase the richness of your scenes even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics. For chaos cloth, we improve our cloth-to-cloth constraint solution. This removes a lot of collision evaluation when garments are piling up and interacting with
No clipping.
Even for complex setup like Series Cape, we hit a sub-millisecond budget on PS5. With Chaos Flesh, we introduce procedural muscle activation to make deformation and motion more natural. Your artist will still have control over tetrahedral simulation and train ML models that run fast in real time. We now support the baking of fluid surface data into lightweight assets to be played back at low cost. This is going to give you high fidelity water without the performance cost of real-time fluid simulation. For animation, we work on both performance and fidelity. Here, you can see how Siri and Kelpie match up in their interaction. Well, that works no matter the angle of approach. That's our Modes character motion matching solution. We also added motion matching in Sequencer to build stitch tracks. With them, you can seamlessly transition from gameplay to cinematic.
Oh, wow,
Also,
okay.
We now have a secondary layer of animation driven by physics in Control Rig. We used it in Kelpie's rig to drive the main.
The water did look really
and the
good.
shuttle back. And now, I'm happy to announce that all these features are already integrated into our new Unreal Animation framework, which we are releasing as experimental in 5.6. We built it with performance first in mind. Animation evaluation are now running in parallel off the game thread, which was our bottleneck. And for the other character systems that are just as costly, like movement, avoidance, state tree behaviors, we also move them to worker threads. This is really going to help you create scenes that are crowded and lively. Streaming has always been a big deal regarding performance. And the three biggest improvements we made are physics state creation.
Yeah, you don't promote, you get timed out for that type of stuff.
Improve runtime PCG for ground scatter on GPU, and a new FastGeo plugin to stream static geometry. And just to take a different example, in City Sample, the streaming time was cut down by 90% while moving at high speed. We focus on a lot of areas for performance in 5.6, and mobile is no exception. We work on better defaults and scalability settings for mobile and minimize the default package size. We also improve our workflows with a UI refactor of the viewport toolbar and content browser, on-device iteration workflow, and a mobile preview solution. So there you go. Unreal Engine 5.6 is all about performance.
He didn't get banned, he got timed out.
Today.
All right.
Please go, enjoy the tech talks and session we have for you guys, and come chat with us. And now, please welcome Chris from...
Oh, that was cool. This Friday, like I said, there's a Summer Fest coming. Hopefully we get more awesome game announcements. Overall, I think the biggest thing for me was probably the announcement for the release date of Silent Hill F. So I think that was the biggest thing for me. Although they did have a couple of cool games at the start. This one looks really good. The one with the little girl gives me aesthetic of like Stellar Blade and Dead Space put together. Then there's also this one out of nowhere with this interesting beginning, but into possibly something roguelike. I think someone said that this is possibly a roguelike.
You like
a
spirit?
So this looks really cool as a game. That's a new IP and it looks really cool. The 007 game. But there was a lot, and I mean a lot of indie stuff. But overall, I think this was still a solid state of play. Not the craziest one. I would have still loved and screamed for God of War or Resident Evil. But there's always this Friday, hopefully. And, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, stay tuned for another stream. I might stream tomorrow. Might be streaming a little bit of something new tomorrow gaming-wise. And if I don't stream tomorrow, I will be streaming Friday no matter what. 7 out of 10. Honestly, that's a fair score. I think this is a solid 7 out of 10 as well, Beerus. I agree. I don't think this was that bad. I think the last state of play I gave like a 5 or a 4. And Microsoft destroyed them, I think, when it came to their Xbox presentation. So, and not to mention... nice. Not to mention this weekend we have the Summerfest on Friday, and then what day on I think it's Saturday. Yeah, I think it was Saturday for the where are you? There it is. Saturday for the upcoming Xbox game showcase. So this is basically Xbox's version of of State of Play. It's taking place the day after at 9:30 a.m. my time. So I'll probably be up early for this on Saturday. Summerfest, I will be doing, of course, tomorrow, which I think I have the link for that. Do I have the link for the Summerfest? No, I do not have the link for the Summerfest. But that is tomorrow. Hey! Pirate Beerus with a 1 gifted membership. If you just got that gifted membership, put a big thanks in the chat to Beerus. That's 2 members in today's stream. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, we'll be back with some more stuff. This was really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna even like upload a highlight video. I don't know if there wasn't really anything like crazy. I'll just leave the stream up, so people want to watch my reaction to this. The stream will be available for all to enjoy. I usually make a highlight video if there's some crazy stuff, and I'll clip out the stuff that I didn't care about. But I don't think it's worth doing, right, really. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back tomorrow with hopefully a stream. And if not tomorrow, definitely Friday and Saturday with lots of gaming content reaction-wise. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Till next time. Later.
There's a name that shines bright, bringing joy to the night. Steven's killer, he's the king of the screen. With his epic playthroughs, he ranks as a need. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another walk. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another wild ride. Ciao, ciao. Jump into stories where the scars are just right. He faces the monsters with courage and might. In every new game, there's a challenge to face. With humor and skill, he sets a fast pace. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven Steven's killer, take us on another ride. Through stories where the skies are just right. He faces the monsters with courage and might. In every new game there's a challenge to face. With humor and skill, he sets a fast pace. Laughing out loud as we watch him explore. From horror to laughter we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. Alright. From the first click to the epic finale, his commentary sparkles like a grand finale. Streaming for hours, he keeps us engaged with memes that we share like a playful stage. He builds a community, a haven online, where gamers and dreamers all cheering alike. So grab your controllers, let's gather around for the moments we cherish when laughter is found. Laughing out loud as we watch and explore. From horror to laughter, we can't help but want more. With a heart full of passion, he shares his delight. Steven's killer, take us on another ride. To the moments, the memories we find. With every new uproot, we're forever entwined. Join the fun, be part of the vibe. Hit that button now, come on, and subscribe.